The archonic God, not the real one, the architect of the universe. You need to have that fear, and to have that fear and it turned to wisdom or any useful knowledge, that's going to lead right back into finding out that that's not God. Superior being, yes. Not Yahweh. Fear of the Lord. Now, those higher dimensional negative self-serving entities that are called the Orion Crusaders, they are called monsters, they are called evil, they destroy worlds, they enslave peoples. But they do not represent above the sixth density anything. Can't. They can't. That's the polarity problem with actual evil and good and evil and everything duality. It doesn't get you back to source. It don't. You need that duality to have a materialized world expressed. So what are you trying to tell these people? If you know that this life on earth, even now, even in just one, the whole reason or purpose of it is to make an informed choice on your path. If you want to have it be a serve yourself path, and you make that choice, you can make that choice. You can sign now. You can sign that contract now if you're ready. Or service to other self choice, because there's nothing here. You can't know truth here. You're limited to even your body's ability to take it in, and who knows what the fuck it's really. I mean, anything in reality. To experience and digest living in the mortal state with the body requires a lot of the senses input. Now, the senses input is based on a lot of different things that have not a goddamn nothing to do with what is supposed to be coming down here in the form of you, your soul, or your spirit. Now, if your spirit's just some floating ball, that makes sense. It floats around and it can see and have experiences, but it doesn't have a body. Now, if bodies are being built, born, and that requires the one that we're in called human, and this is not just some glowing bubble. I mean, it is, it's the aura, but you have a biological body system. A somatic intelligence is all your body's intelligence. Not like a solar intelligence that can tell you, I am intelligent, hear me. That's a solar form of intelligence, you're saying it. Your body, form of intelligence in communicating, cries out in pain if something's fucked up. Can we agree? I will listen to it. So I'm making this video in the form of not wearing my hat of this incubus, because it's the best one that I've got on this application. So trying to full spectrum applicate. Yeah, I'm trying my hardest. You could try hard again. I put this black square over myself, and I tell myself, what? You can't do this. Get into the cube. Why don't you just put your hands like this a long time ago. Oh fuck, why don't you tell me it would do this? These experiments that you see here are not without their problems. Who's in the box? Now I think it is time. I have been using pyramids of varied size. There's not varied shape. Look, I tell you about this lady. I say, look, it is the lady from the movie. What the fuck? What is she doing? It looks like she's terrified of something or she's playing with her vagina. I hope for the second, but I know she's running from werewolf, sitting in chair scared of werewolf. Yeah, werewolf. I would rather be a werewolf any fucking day of the week than be a fucking vampire, because vampires have AIDS. You heard it here first. What do you keep telling people that for? Blood's nasty, alright? You drinking blood, it's got diseases in it, you're nasty. Maybe you catch vampirism. Never can die. Boo-hoo. Sucking off people's blood, living in the night forever. I don't know. Not my thing. I'm not a vampire. I want nothing to do with it. Werewolf? Funny thing about werewolves and vampires together. I don't know if they've known each other for a long time. I don't really personally give a shit. What my personal interest in this is, and trust me, you do not know him. You do not know. Don't even think you can know or speculate why, because you can't. You'll never guess it. Well, it's independent and it has the requirements of leaving behind, by taking werewolf, all the bullshit of the I don't have time for any of this vampire bullshit. With werewolf, there's enough danger involved to not need to involve other danger. Silver bullets didn't work. It's nice to know now, if fucking he's 5 feet away, well, somebody told you some bullshit. Do they work or do they not? I don't know. I didn't come over there. Does the full moon cause transformation to werewolf? Bet you don't know. Bet you ain't got a clue. I bet you probably heard from Hollywood every fucking thing you know about monsters. Probably heard they don't exist. That is a lie. It is a fucking lie. Who am I to tell you? Look. Excuse me. I don't want you, the viewer of my channel, to fall prey to such foolishly stupid thinking. Like you could see a scary movie and know everything you know about monsters which may or may not be real. That's insane. It is. And likely, any association that you have or belief would not prepare you. Our one werewolf story, this guy told his story. He even told you where on the map to go and where it happened to him when he was younger and some other kids. In someplace in Ohio, back in the time of when I was a kid. These kids used to play at a very dangerous place to play, a fucking steel mill abandoned. They had an encounter with something that sounds like it's a fucking werewolf thing. And it was very recent new informational news. Now, what I didn't know, what I believe, I'm going to tell you now, what they said happened to them when this creature projected the growl towards them. It has infrasound. It can hit you with infrasound, drop you down, which makes it easier to kill you. If I can stop you either by terror or by gut-wrenching nausea, that's good for me. If I eat you, that's good. Infrasound for me, that's good. Weapon systems for me, well, now it's sound is your friend, but you must be first aware of where it is not your friend. Who can tell you first? Well, elephant will tell you. Elephant feels through his feet. Very ultrasound, infrasound. This is true. Using vibration of Earth as carrier wave, a lot of fucking information going through the elephant. Elephant actually outranks us. It does. The elephant outranks the human being. The human beings are going to graduate as a conscious, whatever. What is it? A collective? No, it's a social memory complex. Once we're individuals, we have fully timelined to individuation process, each one their own. But society itself does something similar, and the Earth is going through the change that takes the fourth density magnetized Earths. Fourth density magnetized human social memory individuated complex member. Okay? There. It's tricky. Definitely a lot of word soup in that shit. Not easy to think, not easy to speak. Definitely not easy to pull off. So there. There were other things they wanted me to tell you, but since they are not important and fought me by dagger knife fight, I had allowed them to be involved to this point. I normally would not challenge you to a fight to the death, but in this instance, maybe it was necessary. Yeah, the implications become very seriously more, and you may not ever become aware of that break in the surface. Because we have bullshit ass we have these five senses and they lead you all kinds of astray. If your mind's not right, and it's not, you're gonna fail. So there's help.